right there.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for New York. Teague comes in for Kyle Lowry. New York leading by 8. Teague with a clean look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. And that's now 8 points for Jeff Teague. Brooks against Williams. Brooks kicks to Gibson. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. Goes up from the top of the key. Shot's good. Nowitzki's got 10 points in the game.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Brooks dishes to Gibson, and there's the feed to Mirotic. And it's Paul George with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
Here's Mirotic. There's 1:38 left to play here in the 3rd. That's good.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Stolen by Noah. Rose kicks to Mirotic. Good work defensively by Nowitzki.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
1:05 left in the 3rd. Williams for 3. Kept alive by New York. There's the dish to Whiteside. Williams passes to Teague. New York, no good that time either.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
And Williams, here we go. And George with the stuff.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
Brooks dishes to Mirotic. And Whiteside sends it back. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Chicago trails by 11.
Foul. Jeff Teague.
For Chicago, they have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them. And that one falls for Brooks. He's perfect from the line this time. Stolen by Noah. Brooks outside. And Tony gets the whistle there. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Chicago, they have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. And New York making a change here. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. From deep three-point range.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
The 4th quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. New York leading by 8. So for Chicago right now, Dunleavy is out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Pau Gasol. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Brooks in at the 1 spot. That's good.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done. And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Free throw drops for Dunleavy.
Mike Dunleavy. 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Ball's knocked loose, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. George is checked in for New York. Rose is checked in for Chicago. Chicago trails by 8.
Out of bounds. Chicago ball.
Outside Butler. Matthews with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. He lobs it up, and it's George finishing it off.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Here's Butler. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
New York leading by 8. Lowry kicks to Griffin, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Chicago calls timeout.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And, boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our efforts. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
New York leading by 7, and it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Griffin.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And so here is Chicago. Here's Butler. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Butler's got 10 points here in the second half. Lowry kicks to George. He dishes it to Matthews. From deep. And there's Paul George on the assist by Matthews. 13 points here for George. Chicago trails by 8. Right side Rose. Matthews with the rebound.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, the effort and the aggression really favors them thus far. They've completely dominated the backboard.
How about that, breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Lowry against Rose. Outside Butler. Will it go? It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And that's 17 points for Butler.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
New York calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Chicago.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Here's Dunleavy, defended by George. Dunleavy's shot is off. Well, Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Chicago trails by 9. Rose with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Rose passes to Gasol. That one rolling around and rims out. Gasol's gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. Here's Lowry. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Gasol. Gasol missing again.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And here they go. Dunleavy's shot is off.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Rose goes in. It's rebounded by New York. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A 3 from Matthews. Dishes to Griffin. Outside Lowry. A 3 ball. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. 12 points for Kyle Lowry.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for New York.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, Steve, and in the end, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, Clark, and that's all part of the story.
That's right, Kevin. I mean, this was by no means a runaway that it might appear to have been. I mean, it was a scrappy performance all the way through.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Kyle Lowry. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Joakim Noah. That's his 2nd personal foul. At the line, Blake Griffin.
And he makes the first.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Griffin.
Griffin just having a terrific game. He's got 8 points and a steal. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess. They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Rose, no good.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Here's Noah. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Joakim Noah. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Fires the 3. The shot by Frazier, no good. The drive by Brooks.
Two shots, foul, 2.
At the line, Aaron Brooks taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second.